You ever look at all the flashy workouts online and think, man, I don't have time for all this nonsense. Just tell me what actually works. Yeah, same here. Because the truth is, you don't need 20 different machines, or 12 isolation exercises, or some 90-minute gym marathon to transform your body. You just need the right moves. The foundational ones. The ones that actually carry over to real life, that help you move better, feel stronger, and age without breaking down. So in this video, I'm breaking down 5 essential movements and more importantly, the exact exercises within those movements that have completely changed the way my body feels and performs. These ones I wish I started years ago, so let's get into it. At number 1, the farmer's carry. This is hands down one of the most underrated exercises on the planet. It's not flashy, it doesn't look cool on Instagram, but here's what it does do. It trains your grip, which is a direct marker for longevity. It forces your core to stabilize without crunches or sit-ups. It builds a rock-solid posture, and it strengthens your traps, shoulders, and hips all at once. You literally just pick up heavy weights and walk, but your whole body is working overtime to stay upright and balanced. A 2015 study in The Lancet found that grip strength is a stronger predictor of death than blood pressure. Think about that. Your ability to hold something heavy says more about your overall health than your blood pressure reading. So yeah, farmer's carries aren't just a core move, they're a life-extending movement. Now how do you do it? Grab a pair of heavy dumbbells or kettlebells, keep your chest tall, shoulders packed, walk 30 to 40 feet, rest, repeat for 3 to 4 rounds. If you want variety, you can try suitcase carries on one side only to challenge anti-rotation. At number 2, this one changed everything for me because like a lot of guys, I used to bend with my back instead of my hips. That's how I tweaked it picking up a sock. Yes, a sock. Enter the Romanian Deadlift, or RDLs. This is your secret weapon for building strong hamstrings and glutes without compressing your spine like traditional deadlifts can. Here's why RDLs are essential. They teach you how to hinge from the hips, the single most important movement pattern to protect your lower back. They strengthen your posterior chain, your glutes, hams, and your low back, and they build flexibility and control you'll actually use outside of the gym. Now how do you do it? Hold dumbbells or a barbell, soften the knees, push your hips back like you're closing a car door shut. Keep the weights close to your shins. When you feel a big stretch in your hamstrings, drive your hips forward to stand up tall. Try 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. They will light you up, but in a good way. Next, we've got the squat. Can you sit down and stand up without using your hands? If not, don't panic. But that's a big sign you need to start squatting more. Squatting isn't just about building big legs, although it will. It's about maintaining the ability to move freely and independently as you age. In fact, one 2012 study found that people who could sit and stand up from the floor without assistance had significantly lower mortality rates over the next 6 years. And guess what? Goblet squats are one of the safest and most effective ways to build that capacity. They build leg strength and joint mobility. They reinforce a healthy squat pattern, no machines needed, and they keep your knees, hips, and ankles young. How do you do it? Hold the dumbbell vertically against your chest, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, sit your hips down and back like you're lowering onto a box. Elbows go between your knees, keep your chest tall. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps and use a box if needed for depth or balance. At number 4, this is one that most guys skip and it shows. Rounded shoulders, neck tightness, shoulder pain when pressing. It's often because we push away more than we pull. That's why chest-supported dumbbell rolls are essential. They let you pull heavy weight without cheating with your lower back, and they directly target the muscles that pull your shoulders back where they belong. They strengthen the upper back, rhomboids, rear delts, traps. They restore posture and prevent shoulder pain. They make your back look wider, stronger, and more athletic. Now, how do you do it? Set a bench at a 30 to 45 degree incline. Lay face down against the bench with your chest supported. Hold the dumbbells and row them toward your rib cage, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lower slow and controlled. Try 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This move is pure gold for guys with tight pecs and desk job posture. At number 5, we've got the anti-rotation core You don't need to twist or crunch to build a strong core. In fact, your core's real job is the opposite. It's to resist movement. That's why the powerlift presses are so powerful. They train your core to resist rotation, they strengthen your obliques and deep stabilizing muscles, and they carry over to real-world improvements like lifting, carrying, or even golfing. Now, how do you do it? Attach a resistance band to a pole or cable at chest height. Stand perpendicular to the anchor point. Hold the band with both hands and press it straight out from your chest. Your core will have to fight the band's pull to keep your body from rotating. You can also do this with a cable machine at the gym. Now hold for 3 to 5 seconds and then bring it back in. That's 1 rep. Try doing 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 per side. This builds the bulletproof core you've been missing and helps eliminate nagging back pain. As a bonus, we had to sneak one more in here, and that's step-ups. You're training one leg at a time, which is great for balance and injury prevention, and it mimics everyday movements like climbing stairs or getting up from the ground. Start with a low box and dumbbells, keep your torso upright, drive through the heel, alternate legs for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps per side. These aren't just exercises, they're movement patterns that change the human body. Farmers carries, they're going to improve your grip strength, core, posture, longevity. For RDLs, back saving hip power, goblet squats, joint health, balance, strength, chest supported rows, posture, pulling power, shoulder health. And for the powerlift presses, they're the anti-rotation core strength that protects your spine. Forget the fads, these are what your body actually needs, especially in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. Now, which of these are you already doing? Which one are you adding this week? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear where you're at. We're building a community of men who want to move better, feel younger, and stay strong for life. Your body will thank you later. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.